Hi guys, welcome back to the Homespun Annie channel. So this past weekend we went on a quick little overnight trip to Montana, and we stayed in the Bitterroot Mountains in a very unique little Airbnb that was a tree house. And not only was it a tree house, it was also off-grid. So there was no cell service and no internet. There was solar power, and there was also a tank that we could use that had water that we could use for washing dishes and bathing and such. But other than that, it was very rustic, but also very cute and very comfortable. And it was just a much needed little getaway for us. And it was also Lucy's first time spending the night away from home. And she did absolutely wonderful. She also did wonderful spending, quite a big chunk of time in the car on the trip over and back. And yeah, she's a great little traveler. And so I'm going to take you on a little tour of this adorable little Airbnb. But first, if you could go down and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. As always, as I always say, I have my eye on that 1,000 subscriber mark and beyond, and I would love it if you would help me reach that goal. So I hope you'll enjoy this little tour of our unique little treehouse Airbnb in the Bitterroot Mountains of Montana. Okay, so we made it to our cute little treehouse Airbnb, and I'm going to take you on a little tour here in just a minute. I'm slightly windblown and exhausted. It was kind of just a long day, long drive, and yeah, but it's absolutely beautiful here. So I want to show you how cute this little Airbnb is. And it was originally built for this family's, their children, and they ended up turning it into a little Airbnb. So we are in the Bitterroot Mountains in Montana, in western Montana, and it's absolutely beautiful here. But let's go on a little tour of our little treehouse. So right now I am on the deck of the treehouse, and you can see the view out the back. You can kind of catch a little bit of glimpse of mountains there in the distance. I can actually hear water way down in there somewhere. So there must be a creek running through there. But this is the view. They have a salt lick down here somewhere. Let's see if I can see it. They have a salt lick right there, if you can see it. And we saw one elk, female elk, when we were driving up here. And so I'm guessing the elk come through here and use the salt lick. Okay, so let me show you this little deck, and I'll zoom out a little bit. So this little adorable tree house was built around, actually, there's 3 trees. And it has this really pretty siding, this just live edge. At least it looks like it's live edge. It may have been cut that way, but it's a very, very pretty siding. They have this little table and chairs out here on the deck with the view. And here is another tree that it is built around. And the family actually lives very close by. Their house is right over here. So, but let's go ahead and go inside. And it is very tiny. Luke's writing in the guest book. He's really good about that. I'm not. I need to be better about that. But this little girl is very happy to be out of the car seat. She was a trooper, being in the car most of the day. So she gets to stretch and wiggle. And so we close the curtains on this side just because that's where their house is. So, and they have very cute little lights on the ceiling. Here's a look out at the balcony and the view. And this treehouse, this is off grid, and so there's no there's water, but they bring in the water. And there's a little pump down here that you have to turn on when you want to use the sink. And then you have to dump the gray bucket of water out before it gets too full. But they do provide some plates and some bowls, utensils. There's even filters and a pour over for coffee and cups. And then also they provide a what do you call this thing? A jet boil. They provide coffee and a jet boil for you to make your coffee if you wish. And so they said, you need to bring your own drinking water. So we brought one of these 2.5 gallons for drinking water. And let me show you the bathroom. See if I can work my way around here. It's very tight. Okay. Here is the little toilet, and it is a composting toilet. So there are very specific instructions for using it. And you have a lovely view out the bathroom window. And included is a little mirror. And they provide this little battery-powered fan if it gets too hot and you need it. They also have a space heater that can run off of, this is a battery. This is solar powered. And so there's a battery where you can charge your phones. And let's see. So here is the ladder to go upstairs, and I am going to pause this, climb up the ladder, and then I'll record, because I'm not going to try to climb this and record at the same time. Here, I'll kind of show you up. Okay. Okay, so I came up the ladder. There you can see down. And here is the little upstairs space, the bedroom. And once again, I closed the curtains for the windows that faced the house. So here is the little bedroom upstairs with this really cute little bench with drawers, and of course a lovely view. And we're still figuring out exactly where we're going to put Lucy. This is her playpen, and it would definitely fit in this corner here. But then I thought about the fact that one of us would have to carry her up that ladder. So I'm not sure if that's going to work. That might make me a little too nervous. So we may just have her downstairs right by the ladder. And then that way I can just check on her periodically through the night. Or if she needs me, I can just go down there and get her. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. So, and these beds can separate, so you can do separate beds if you needed to, but very, very cute, fun little tree house. Now, there is a shower, and it is an outdoor shower. So I'm going to go back downstairs, and then I will show you the shower. Okay, and then down here is a little outdoor area where you can see a couple of the trees. And there's also a little sink here with hot water for doing dishes if you need to. And then this is the shower. So here you can see, right up against a tree is your shower. And it's an instant hot water heater, which is really nice. So, little bench and some towel hooks, and then of course a lovely view. So yeah, and this would definitely be a lovely spot to have coffee in the morning or breakfast. They also provide here, they provide a little grill if you want to use it. So very fun little Airbnb. Okay, and let me show you one more angle of the treehouse.